Hey guys, welcome back to the farm. Hey, rain finally moved in here in Michigan. Started off pretty wet this spring, but then it dried out real quick. I was planting and rolling and crumbling, and very fortunate for this rain. Probably got about 1.5 inches between yesterday morning and then another storm rolled in last night. Then they've got something else circling in right now. I want to show you a crop check here. The 4 crops that we grow here in Michigan: corn, soybeans, wheat, and hay. But first, I'm going to show you some more of this 845M John Deere Gator. It's really got that big cargo box I showed you. It's got 5 D-rings in the back if you ever needed to strap something down. But beyond that, it's got a power plug here. The power plug is for if you ever put a sprayer back here or anything that needed to be powered. And it's got a quick power on, power off right here. I don't think I'll use that, but what I am going to do is, you see these pockets that are cut in here? This is so you can customize the bed. Now that I'm done picking rocks, all the crops are emerged. I'll show you that in a little while. I'm gonna put a divider in here, so if we need to put buckets in here, and my brother Greg, he's gonna haul the milk out to the calf barn. He's hauling about 2 5-gallon pails. You might as well let the Gator do the work. So that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna hit the road. So let's have a good day. Let's go. This tailgate's actually got some spots on it where you can clamp down a board or clamp down anything you're using. Clamp her down so she don't go anywhere. Cut this end piece off because she's just full of nails. You're not going to use that. Slide this board down. Clamp. Most of my silage wagons are cleaned up. Chopper, the tractor, are sitting here waiting for second cutting. And with this rain, it's going to be growing back quick. It's what we want. Soybean drill still needs to be cleaned out. That John Deere 455. We'll clean that out. We'll be putting that away next. Got my mark. Well, there's one. Let's see if she fits. As your rain is picking up. Well, there's one divider. I'd like to get 2. You know, that board didn't move. Gotta have a clamp. That's what that tailgate's designed for. Clamp her down. Okay. Well, hang on a second. And there's 2. Now you put your saw in here. Clamp. Your scrap board up there, that one's about for the junk. There you have it. There's a customized bed for your tools and your buckets. Yeah, I grabbed my fencing supplies because I don't know if I'm going to need them. This hayfield I'm going to show you is around this pasture in the main farm. But yeah, this tailgate has actually got these indentations here so you can clamp something on them. That's what I was clamping to. First we'll see if she's hot. Sometimes you got to really squint. Yep, there she is. She's just barely clicking. Morning, girls. How we doing? Hanging out. They got a nice rinse anytime it rains. It gives them a nice shower. Believe me, they like it. They need them. Look how clean they are. Look how slickety clean these girls are. All heifers out here, guys. It's a beautiful sight right here with these clouds and these these dairy cattle and this gator. I'm gonna drive around this field. We'll see if these heifers follow us. So this is your field that was planted about, what's 2 years ago. You took first cutting off and then it just came and rained, and this is already your regrowth. A lot of this stuff that laid down, that'll get chopped and it'll start to lift up. But great stand of second cutting alfalfa coming on. So your first crop I'm showing you is the alfalfa, and it looks good. But you know, we keep these fields and we rotate them every 4 to 6 years. This one only been a couple, so that's why it looks so fresh. Let's move on. I'll show you some of that corn up close. Bye, girls. So here's a look at your silage corn. It gets a little spotty in some parts. I remember when we planted this, it was wet. This wasn't the first field that we planted, but it's definitely one of the better ones. This is some of our best ground backside of the farm. A lot of cow manure on it, and a lot of it rolls down in the muck into this corner. So that's just some very, very fertile land. You can see how dark it is in color. But here's your corn update. Corn finally really came on with this rain. You can see the residue and the moisture on it, and it rolls right into that corn plant. So this is your main chopping corn. So that was alfalfa, this is corn. Let's move on, let's go. You see how wet this is in through here? You don't want to be in a pickup. You'd be making a mess. You get in one of these gators, you walk right through it, right around the wet spots. Destination is here, our soybean field, one of our first ones we planted. All these fields I've been showing you are tiled. This one also is. This is a 60-acre piece. Gets pretty heavy here in the front, but in the back it turns to muck. We're right in that muck vein of Michigan, but they look pretty good. There's already some pods starting on that one right there. But she took a beating with that rain. I mean, it looks like today the weather is clearing off. It's gonna be real hot, so that'll be good. They'll grow even more. So there's your soybean field. The next field I'm gonna show you is wheat. Been wanting to show you the wheat for a while, but this big wheat field I'm gonna show you runs along Bell River. It's not tiled, but it had a great stand last fall and it was dry. So I'm thinking she's gonna be looking pretty good. Let's go. We take off. Oh, by the way, even though she is tiled, there's little water puddles. That's just how much rain we actually got. It was pretty heavy at times. Rained for like an hour and a half straight, which is pretty long for us. Yeah, Greg used the gator to feed them calves. That was him putting the milk in there. He put the bottle right in the center divider. So gator's getting used for just about everything today. So guys, I came in on the back side of that bridge. It's a 100-acre wheat field we've got. If you look, the way there's mud here, that water was all the way up here this high, but such a good stand already on this wheat field that it looks like it's taking it. 100 acres, goes all the way up to another road up there. We'll go by there on our way out. But you see how much rain we got. That's that muck fields to the south here. To the south of this Bell River is all muck. To the front is heavy clay. Very, very heavy clay. And that the sun is out, and that's what we need to try to dry up some of this rain. But wheat looks excellent. I know we got in here and we sprayed it on time for weeds and fertilized it. So looking for hopefully a bumper crop of wheat. But yeah, that Bell River's huge. And the problem with they're having with the muck, the way you've seen them fields full of water, is it's so much lower on that side of the ditch. The way the land lays here in Michigan with that muck vein, it must have went right around this, because this is heavy clay. And some of them fields are tiled, but when you've got the Bell River so full, the river is filling the tiles and it's flooding the fields, is what you're seeing. We'll get a better shot of it on our way out, but the tile is working backwards right now because this Bell River is so full, and it was a lot fuller than it is now too. It's been a day since the rain. As I'm walking down this ditch bank, how much lower this field is. When I got off that bridge, I was about almost level with the field. I mean, it's 10 foot drop, and the difference probably in our field to these muck fields. I mean, this one didn't even get planted. Guys, this, my friends, is a prime example of what can happen in farming in Michigan, probably any state that's been going on lately in this country, but in this world with weather, you can do everything right, almost everything perfect. But if Mother Nature decides to strike, she's gonna strike. Guys, back home, there's your crop tour. Our main crops we grow here: corn, soybeans, wheat, and hay. Everything looking pretty good with all that rain and all this heat coming on now. They're talking 90-some degrees. Lucky we had this John Deere Gator going in and out of them 2 tracks. It was, it was pretty muddy. I don't know how you guys check your fields if you use a Gator like this. I'll put more information on this in a link in the description below. But yeah, very handy tool to have on the farm. And that's gonna do it. So take care. I hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's didn't get too much rain, hasn't flooded out like we were. But that's the nature of the beast, guys. Farming it's a lot of luck. So take care. See you in the next video. God bless.